What's up guys, it's Steve, aka Factory Girl, bringing you another video in the series Learn to Play. Now right off the bat you can see this is Domination, pretty straightforward. However, there's a couple special things about this particular game. First and foremost, if you look to the right side of the screen, there's no kill streaks. The reason for that is it's, what do you call it? Barebones. Now, Barebones is a different sort of game type. It's in the advanced playlists, and I really like it. And here's why. Basically, Barebones is team deathmatch, domination, or kill confirmed, but without kill streaks. Everything else is pretty much the same, but you're not getting killed by random helicopters or predator missiles. You're not getting UAV horde, and it's a lot more fun. There are far fewer instances where you die and there was nothing you could do about it, which is great. And, a lot of people will say the one thing that really makes a game frustrating and could make or break a game's playability is how often scenarios occur where you die or you fail, let's say, and there's absolutely nothing you could do about it. Just as a side note right here, I'm not doing anything in the video. The reason for that is my my stupid headphone batteries died, and they were cutting in and out, going crazy, so I figured, okay, better throw some new batteries in. Thankfully I had some on hand, so that's why I'm sitting there doing nothing. Anyhow, back to the point. Not having these random deaths makes the game a lot more fun. Now, the reason that I decided to try this game style out in the first place was the other day my brother and I created a game battles team and had an absolute ton of fun. And game battles is kind of similar to Barebones in what's allowed, what's not allowed, that sort of thing. There's fewer things allowed in game battles, but the idea is to give every person, the best opportunity at a fair fight, which is great in my mind. Plus, like I said in my older videos, I don't really mind, the game without me getting predator missiles and attack helicopters and reapers and stuff like that. They're cool, but to me, they're more of a novelty than anything else. I get a lot more enjoyment out of, the gun kills and that sort of thing anyway. So, just right off the bat, if you haven't tried Barebones out, give it a shot. You may find that you really like it. I wish that, Infinity Ward or Treyarch or whoever would set up more game types in this, like Capture the Flag and, that sort of thing. Headquarters, that would be, in my mind, a lot better than what they have set up right now. But that's another subject for another day. Anyhow, the whole point of this is basically to give you guys some tips on how to play different game types better. So this is Domination. Pretty much everyone has played Domination. It's been around for a long time. The rough idea, there's 3 points, capture and hold 2 points for most of the game, and you'll win. There's no reason to capture all 3 unless you're way far behind. So that can be kind of one thing to keep in mind. If you guys are pushing the 3rd site, you don't need to go and capture it, especially if you guys are ahead. Sit there and trap them in the spawn. That's a phenomenal thing to do in Domination. And in Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2, that was one of the big ways people would get the massive kill streaks. It's a little bit tougher in Modern Warfare 3, but you can still do it. And especially in this game, when pretty much every other game type, it's very difficult to predict the spawns. Having that as an opportunity in this game type is great. So 2 points is good enough. Obviously, always capture your first point. It just makes sense. You want it to capture quickly. If you were playing in a team setting, you would maybe go against that and have X number of people rush B and the first people capture your A or C site. But if you're in a pub setting, capture your first thing, because chances are it's going to wind up helping you out if it's a really close game, right? So other than that, Obviously, positioning is important, you know, stay behind cover, that sort of thing. You will find that if you're playing Domination, I want to say properly, or, you know, playing the objective properly anyway, you probably will be a little bit more stationary than in the other game types. And you can see in this, you know, I'm picking up a bunch of kills. You could call it camping, it kind of is, but I'm protecting an objective, and that's the point of this game type, right? So you can do that really easily. Now, as far as taking objectives go, a lot of people will just rush in. All right, looks like, you know, there's one guy or no guys on the enemy dom site, so I'm just going to jump on it, and away you go. And what you'll find is you usually get naded, or someone's hiding in a bush, or, you know, whatever. Someone's sitting there with a heartbeat sensor just waiting for you so they can pop out and get their quick kill. To avoid that kind of shit happening, what you want to do a lot of the time, you know, check the site out obviously, but find some decent cover around the site, run up, bump the domination flag so that the enemy team is going to get the whole, you know, we're losing A, we're losing, you know, whatever, whatever letter the site is, and then run to your cover point. And a lot of people will automatically think, okay, there's someone on the flag, and they'll just come out and they'll be staring right at the flag, and you can hammer them. It's a free kill. And, you know, once you've cleaned up the site a little bit, then you're good to go and, you know, capture it, right? Other thing, usually the setup for dom sites is linear or triangular. You don't want to separate yourself across the map. So for instance, on mission, holding C and A and letting them have B is a recipe for disaster, because they're going to be spawning right in between you. If you spawn at C, I mean, you're hooped, right? If they're all in B, you're not having a chance. You're going to be basically spawn trapped. Likewise, if you're spawning in A, especially in mission with that giant hill, it's just no good. So try and keep A and B, or B and C, and, you know, let them have the alternative. That's going to wind up making the game a lot easier for you. I am saying this keeping in mind that most, well, not most, but a lot of the time people play Domination simply because it's an easy way to get a lot of kills, and they're not actually going for the dom captures and that sort of thing, and they don't really care whether or not they win. I mean, the whole attitude of you're a shitty player if you don't have a good kill-death ratio is what you know, makes this sort of thing happen. So if you're one of those guys who just plays for kill-death ratio and, you know, plays the easiest game type possible to get high kill-death, cool. We've all been there, we've all done it, but you know, try and take some sites every once in a while. Winning is important too. In my mind anyway, there's no other reason to play other than to win. Who cares if you've camped up a 3.0 kill death? Like, sweet. Other than that, Javelin, awesome option as a secondary for Domination. You can hit sites across the map, and you'll see a lot of guys pick up like triples or quads with the Javelin. So that can be fun and funny. Your grenades, I would say use a Semtex grenade. It's just simple. Especially in this game, you don't have a whole lot of time to sit there and cook a frag nade. You're probably going to get shot while you're cooking it. So rule of thumb for myself anyways, just always use Semtex. And then for your equipment, flashbangs, you know, whatever. Yeah, whatever you want. It's not really going to make a huge difference. I guess a motion sensor could be useful, although that's some pretty cheap shit. So I would recommend staying away from that sort of douchery. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. You know, you can probably tell I'm basically out of things to say here. This This particular game, I think I went 46 and 11. I had a lot of fun. Was using the ACR with red dot sight, trying to use a pistol as my secondary. Again, that's just because of game battles, which I'm trying to get used to the class setups that I need to use for that. And you're not allowed to use machine pistols in the game battles variant, so that's that. But and then for perks, dead silence on Barebones. No need for hardline or anything like that because there's no kill streaks. So quick draw is the obvious choice, and sleight of hand. Anyhow, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm trying to get some more of these out, and if you have anything to say, comments, anything, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.